What's going on YouTube? My name is Evo Ben and I'm going to be covering the Pokemon Go special weekend in Japan. Sorry for the noise, but also this is my first video and I'll be talking a lot about the Pokemon Go events, news, possible glitches, or any occurrences that happen in Japan, especially if you're an American or anyone who doesn't speak Japanese. Raiding in Japan can be a headache, so I'm going to be covering a lot of stuff going on. So as you can see on my screen, besides the two Aron, there's the check-in for the special Pokemon Go, right? We're going to go ahead and click that, and you're going to see Pokemon Go special weekend. There's going to be on a bunch of these sponsored Pokestops, so you can go and check in with your code. Now, there's a bunch of ways you can receive them. There's the ones that you could went to Joyful, Tully's, Toho Theaters, McDonald's, Eon, but the SoftBank one actually got canceled, so they're going to try to do that one again later. But I'll be explaining more and more what the event does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spin the stop, and it's going to ask me to read the QR code for today or put a manual input. So I'm going to go ahead and do manual input for this one, right? And it's going to ask you what's your registration code. So I'm going to go ahead and punch in my registration code. I'll show you guys a picture of the different forms and what they were used to actually be able to check in. So give me a second while I just punch in this code. T3 T H G 5 P. I'm not sure if that's an O or a 0. Hopefully it's an O. 4 R. Let's try that. Oh, so maybe it was not an O, maybe it was a 0. Make sure I got it right. 9HT3 THG5 THG5 P04R. Alright, so that didn't work. So I'm going to try to do the scan mode. Read QR code. So now it's going to pull up the screen, right? And it's going to allow you Yes, and I've successfully registered for the Pokemon Go special weekend. Now this code was thanks to a friend of mine who I happened to get an extra one. And as you see, boom, there's already Larvitar and there's already an Unown popping. So isn't that pretty neat? See, so I'm going to go ahead and go in. I'm going to click the Unown. Unown are just going to start popping. Uh-oh, getting a little delay here. There we go, spawn the Pokestop. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and exit the game. And maybe this is an error that's pretty typical or whatever. I'm going to exit the game, or maybe I'm going to try to catch this Aron first, and maybe that'll reset it. Alright, so I've reset the app, and I click on the Pokemon, and boom, an Unown has appeared, and that's awesome. So now I get to finally catch some wild Unowns. It's been a while since I caught some wild Unowns. I think the last time I did that was in Portland, Oregon. So shout out to the Portland, Oregon Pokemon Go groups. They were very, very organized raids. They also had an Unown hunting page where people would post where the Unowns were, and people would flock in for all these different Unowns. So at the same time, I'm going to try to catch these Unown. Boom, that's another letter recorded, but I'm also going to try to catch these Larvitar, see if there's a special one. Look at that! Right off the bat, a shiny Larvitar. That's incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a pineapple, since he has the crazy high catch rate, right? Just hit him with the Pokeball, it's fine. But I already got a shiny Larvitar right off the bat, that's incredible. Hit him with the pineapple, and I caught him, that's great. So the new Pokemon Go special event is making Larvitar appear more Unowns of 2 different letters. So today the 2 letters that are going to be appearing are M and D, because McDonald's is the one hosting today's event. So you're going to see abundance of those 2 letters in Unown. I don't want the Sudowoodo. So that's also a weird glitch. So notice how, caught 10 Unown, cool. Notice how sometimes when you click Pokemon, even if you haven't caught it before, right, it'll have a berry next to it. It's weird. Oh, that Larvitar has the same CP. I'm not sure if that's part of the event. But the Sudowoodo had a pineapple on it, and I hadn't touched the Pokemon before. I hadn't hadn't thrown a pineapple on it or anything, but sometimes some Pokemon are showing signs of berries being on them. But I'll go into the next little segment about that. See, look, there's also Chansey, a lot of Chanseys. So the Pokemon that appear more often are the unfrequent Pokemon. So I'll be covering more and more about this event as it goes along. So as you can see, that Larvitar was only 60 CP, so it looks like all the Larvitar are going to have random CPs, not just a set one. There's regular Pikachus that are now out instead of the Straw Hat ones, even though during the Straw Hat, like, it's still the Straw Hat event until I believe August 31st. So this special weekend is made for those who want to get more experience. As you can see, I'm getting a lot more experience. See more rare Pokemon like this Chansey, and potentially stronger Pokemon and shiny ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this Chansey with pineapple because Blissey's our life when you're trying to do that gym defending. Oh, don't judge me on my Pokeball throwing. There we go. So I'm gonna start walking to the heart of the little area that's near me, the little city, the Ginza, and I'll be doing some more coverage there. Other people catch Pokemon, people trading, people doing raids, and I'll let you know how that goes, if there's any effects on the special raids or anything like that. So I will keep you guys updated. This has been Evil Ben. Alright, so I finally found a Pokemon that actually has the pineapple already on it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with another pineapple. See, I still have the berry option available to me. So I hit it with a pineapple, right? And from the pineapple, it goes away, but then it comes back. So now the pineapple is actually activated. I think the issue is that if you pineapple a Pokemon beforehand and you're able to catch it, or maybe not catch it, I don't know. But I never caught the last Pokemon I pineappled. The pineapple remains on the next Pokemon, but you do not get the effect. So you still have to re-pineapple the Pokemon you're trying to catch. So there we go. I got 6 candy after pineappling a already pineappled Charmander. Oh, there's another letter M. And you know what? I think I'm gonna see. There it is. There's their pineapple. See, just like that. Didn't see that before. I hit him with the pineapple just because I want to get some unknown candy. Why not? Hit him with the Ultra Ball. There we go. Make sure he doesn't run. Off the video, I actually ran into the letter D, which I already had, thankfully, but it ran for me after the first Pokeball, and I was like, oh no. So I'm going to keep trying to catch these unknown, do a quick appraisal. May not be great in battle. Nah, it's okay. I don't plan on battling with these guys anyways. Oh, what's that? There's a letter D and a Larvitar, so I'm going to click this letter D, see if the pineapple pops up. Yep, the pineapple popped up. So, obviously I haven't pineappled this Pokemon. It just popped, as you guys saw. And I'm going to hit him with a pineapple. Let's see if I can catch, there we go. Swirled right into it. Cool. Awesome. Oh, he busted out. Please don't run. There we go. You know what, this time I'm going to hit him with the Golden Raz, just because I got so many of them. So as of right now, I'm almost towards the heart of the Ginza, and I'll be catching a lot more Pokemon due to a lot of Pokestops and gyms are there. And I caught the letter D, awesome. So now I have M and D both from the McDonald's set today. Boom. Let's just run a quick appraisal. Decent. Okay, that's fine. Oh, an egg's hatching. Let's see what I get. Let's see if I can be blessed with another shiny today. Oh, shelter. That's fine. I exit out. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this Larvitar right here. So, I have only run into, oh, see? So there's the Golden Raz I happened to use on the last guy. I'm going to go and still got the berry option open. So, that's just the small glitch that is happening lately in the game. Which is fine that it happens. It's not a big issue. It may be a little confusing to players who don't know, but if you just go back to your berry options, you'll still be able to use a berry on your Pokemon. So it's not a huge deal. It's just a little weird thing that's going on in the game right now, so that's fine. Wow, look at that, so many Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and go for this Chansey. So many Pokemon, I don't even have time for all of them. See, pineapple's on that one, but I'm gonna hit him with a pineapple anyways, especially since he's weaker. And there we go. Sorry if my throws aren't that good today. While recording, I'm not good at throwing, so. And I tried doing a few recording sessions of gym battles or solo or duo raids, so I'll be Probably posting those up a little bit later if I get the chance to do any of them. Let's see this Swablu shiny. Nope, not shiny. So I'm not sure if it was just an increased spawn rate or if it just happens to be that first Larvitar that I clicked for the event is a shiny, or if that happens to everyone. But let me know what happened to you guys. If you guys are in Japan and you happen to do the special Pokemon Go weekend, comment and let me know how your experience was. If not, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I will try to hit them up in the comment section below. You can check in the zone right here. You can see that there are unknowns at other spots and Larvitars and Chanseys, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna walk over here and try to catch this regular Pikachu and see if he has a chance of being shiny. One of the shinies I don't actually have is a shiny Pikachu. I'm missing quite a few shinies. My shiny luck isn't always that great, even though I know I just got that Larvitar at the beginning. My shiny rate, especially for community days, is never good. So he is not a shiny Pika, but that's fine. But I will be posting or doing more video throughout the day. I'll do a massive compilation of all things that happened today, whether it's cool trades or cool raids. But I will keep you guys posted with this video. All right, I'm Evo Ben. Stay vigilant and happy catching, trainers. Welcome back. I'm going back to trading. So right now I have on my screen Pennsylvania Pokemon. So I'm going to be trading with Starline and some other Japanese guys. Say hello. Hello. So these are some of the locals that I always play with. Starline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade one of my Pokemon that I have from Pennsylvania for his Pokemon that's here. So it says Newcastle Township. He has one that's from here. So the distance, if you can see, is 11,388 kilometers. So we're going to hit confirm. Oh. What we just got was we just got this lucky Pokemon by trading from Pennsylvania that I traded to him. So now me and Starline are gonna try to trade some Pokemon to try and see if we can get some lucky Pokemon and also get a lot of kilometers on our eggs. So let's see if we get a lucky Pokemon this time. No lucky Pokemon. No lucky Pokemon. But we already got one. So there's a lot of videos on how to get lucky Pokemon. I'll be covering that more as we go more into the trading on this channel. All right, that's it. So the next bit I'm going to get into is talking about raiding in Japan. So raiding in Japan, you want to actually, if you can see on the screen, raid's about to pop, but there's already a bunch of people here. So, including over there in the shade. Can't really see them, but that's part of raiding in Japan. So everyone shows up really, really early every day to a raid. Whenever a raid's about to pop, they show up a few minutes early. So if you want to actually get in the raid, you have to be able to pop it right as soon as it gets in. So once the raid's about to pop, I'm going to click it, and that's going to be able to jump in. You'll see the lobby gets immediately full. So you want to click it as soon as it happens, just like I did. It's going to load, right? And once the raid loads, you're going to jump in. It says 7 right now, but I promise you it's going to be full by the time I get in. See 13? And I'm already on a new counter. And it's already filling up. That's how quick it is. You have to jump into a raid like that when you're raiding in Japan. So luckily I have some friends obviously in the group, and you'll see the little friend aura around every person. See, once again, it's another full group. So what you want to do is you always want to make sure that you have a full team, right? So this is the team I normally use for that I use for Registeel, just because it's a good team for good against normal types, good against steel types. So you always want to use a good team that's against fighting. Or fighting is always a good combo against steel and against normal types. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I go in. I'm going to pop my lucky egg, just make sure I get that bonus. I'm going to go in. I'm also going to get a Stardust. Just because I have so many star pieces, I'm catching a lot of Pokemon right now. At the same time, I also want to make sure that I'm getting an extra Stardust for doing this raid. So in the next 60 seconds, this raid will begin, and you'll be able to see how the raid goes. Obviously, since we have a lot of players, it's going to be really, really easy to take down. So once again, I'll show you that there's a bunch of people standing out here, or a few people standing out here in the sun, but the majority of the people waiting for this raid, you can see, are actually behind me under the cover because it's so hot outside right now. But we still have people that are going to be doing the raid out here. So another 40 seconds, the raid will about to begin, and I'll show you how quick it takes for the Registeel raid to go down in 20 seconds. And you notice if you look at all the players playing, 40, 40, 30, 33, 38, 40, 40, 37, 30, 40. There's a 22, 38, 35, 39, 39, 34. So most of the players in Japan are already high level, but they do it for getting more raids, leveling up, and the possibility of the next increment or increasing of levels. So hopefully that goes down. Hopefully had 2 players drop out, so hopefully some more come back in. I'm sure they will, though. Well, actually, no, there's only 5 seconds left. So, but now we're about to begin the raid, and we're about to start the the beatdown of Registeel. So there he is. So right now it says 16 players. Will probably increase back to 18 unless some more players dropped out, which is fine. We can still beat it with we can probably do it with like 7 or even less. Yep, 17 players. And his health is just melting away. Other good types to use against steel types is ground and fire. Both are great against steel types. And since he's pure steel, that means you don't have to worry about too many different type combinations. You don't have to worry about too many issues with counters that he can possibly go against. So. So I'm just now on my second Pokemon, and these Machamp aren't even maxed out. Now I'm on my third Machamp. I don't think we'll beat him by my third Pokemon, but that's fine. Not too worried. I know we're going to beat him. I'm going to beat him with my first team, which is awesome. Another thing I'm going to go back into after this raid is I'm going to talk about optimizing the amount of experience you have and also optimizing hitting the curve excellence for this circle, for this guy. He has a very, very large hit marker. He actually doesn't move too much. There goes Mewtwo, finishing him off, and boom. Let's see what his CP is, and let's see if I got anything that's worth a lot of CP. Friendship level has increased with some people that I'm raiding with. 3 rare candy, that's cool. Stardust, 2,600. So the reason that is because I'm doing part of the special Go event. Alright, Valor got the most, there's 9 balls. So because I did the lucky egg and because the special XP bonus is going on, I get 26,000 experience compared to the regular experience. So, to start off, I'm going to typically try to use a banana just so he doesn't jump around as much or attack so much. It calms him down. See? Very easy to hit a curve excellent on him. He has a good, comfortable distance when you throw the ball. Doesn't move too much. He busted out, that's okay. I said don't judge me because I'm recording right now and trying to throw balls, but that's alright. Oh, just barely missed it. His hit marker is really, really big. The Regis are honestly probably some of the easier legendaries that I've actually had the chance to encounter. So please don't judge my throwing. I know I said excellent throws are really easy, but they really are, especially with this guy. There we go, another curve excellent. Easy to go. Another curve excellent, see? Hitting the curve excellent, this guy's really easy. If you just follow the way after the ball, or if you have your own method of throwing the ball, that's fine. But getting curve excellence is easy, especially if you have a curve excellent quest, or just an excellent quest, or continue to hit like multiple in a row. It's really easy to get. You can constantly get curve excellence while fighting this guy, which is fine. And there we go, I got him. Good to go. Another easy catch. Registeel was caught, 840 experience. Let's check him out. Amazes me, defense, blown up by a set. So that's a pretty good Registeel right there. Good to go. So that's gonna cover for me doing raids, but real quick, I'm gonna catch this. I'm gonna catch the Unown first. To show you that these Unown during this event are everywhere. This one's pretty big, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, I'll hit him with a golden Raz. Even though it's showing golden Raz from the last raid I did, it's still not there. And now that I actually have the golden Raz on him, good to go. And hopefully I'll get another Unown. Like I said, these Unowns have been everywhere. My collection has been increasing for Unown, which is good for trading. Because A, I like collecting Unown. I know other people don't always have Unowns. And then I'm gonna click this Charmander. Hopefully I get a shiny. Nope, didn't get a shiny, but I did get one earlier, which was awesome. So I'll go ahead and hit him with a pineapple. And since I use a pineapple, which I believe decreases the actual catch rate, go ahead and hit him with the Ultra Ball just to make sure, so I don't waste any pineapple. And there we go. Awesome. So that wraps up doing quick raids in Japan. We're actually about to go to a Raichu. Raichu? All right, let's go. So we're going to go to the Raichu next. So that's the next one, just because this raid happened to spawn. So we wanted to go ahead and do this one, and then we're going to the Alolan Raichu next. So I'll be not doing a coverage of that. but I will be doing that raid right after this.